Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thanks for our time together. Right now, I want us to come back to Philippians 4, beginning with verse 11. Listen to what Paul says, New Living Translation. Not that I was ever in need, for I have learned how to be content with whatever I have. All right, so contentment is something that you learn. There are some people that are never content. Whatever you give them, they're not content. See, greed never says enough, the Bible says. Well, Paul said there was no greed in me. I've learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it's with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or little. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Now, we quote that verse all the time. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We quote that verse constantly, but in context, it's about learning to live with abundance or learning to live with nothing. Now, as pastors, you have to know that. I know pastors that if they've ever stayed in a 5-star hotel, from that day forward, they will only stay in a 5-star hotel. If you told them, listen, we have to rough it a little bit. No, I'm not going to do that. It has to be, I have this level that I have arrived at, and I'm going to stay at this level. Well, you know what? You got a problem. Because Paul said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And what he was saying in context is, I can live with a lot or I can live with a little. One of the things I enjoy about Pastor Dag Mills, who's coming to be with us, is there are crusades that they do, and they do them in the middle of Nowheresville. Just nothing around. There are no hotels. There are nothing. I said, so where do you stay? He said, well, we find a little house and renovate a little bit. You know, we're talking about the hinterlands of Africa. A little house is a little house, all right? It's like the province here. So he said, I can sleep on the floor. That's not a problem. Now, brothers and sisters, the day that you and I prosper and we can't go backwards, we can't sit down on a dirt floor and eat Kamayan style with a family who doesn't have anything. The day that you and I are too good to sleep on a floor wrapped up in a mosquito net because we're trying to help somebody in the province. The day that you and I are too good to sleep on a church floor because we're taking relief goods to people after a typhoon. The day that you and I have to stay at a certain level, forgive me, you've missed it. Paul said, you haven't learned the secret. There's a secret of learning to be happy with whatever you have. You need to go and learn the secret.